In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you how to use the dual audio mode for Samsung flagship phones that receive the Android 11 One UI 3.0 update. So dual audio mode is only available for Samsung flagship phones. And right now we're just mainly focusing on the S20, S20 Plus, the Note 20, and the Note 20 Ultra, as they should have the Android 11 One UI 3.0 software update. So I'm going to show you how to pair up two Bluetooth devices that are not of the same brand to your Samsung phone and use the dual audio mode. So the first thing you want to do is, of course, go ahead and set this feature on, because we're going to need it after we pair up the two devices. So what I'm talking about is when I use the pull down notification section here, you will see where it says media and devices. We're going to need that media button here to select it after connecting the two devices. This way we can make it faster process. So in order to have this enabled, let's just say we pull down our control center here like this. Pull it down a second time and you'll see these three dots right up here. Just tap on that and then you'll see where it says quick panel layout. So tap on that and make sure this option here that says show devices and media buttons is turned on. And this is going to allow for these two buttons to be available after the second pull down. So next up now, we're going to go into the main Bluetooth settings, turn it on. So you can do this by long pressing the Bluetooth icon here. And that'll take us straight into the main Bluetooth settings, and we can go ahead and turn it on. And now we'll start connecting one of our Bluetooth speakers. So whatever speaker you have, let's go ahead and pair it up. So for the Sony SRS-XB12 speaker, I'm going to have to long press it while it's off to enter into pairing mode. So I'll do that now. So this is the pairing mode state for SRS-XB12. Now I'm going to go ahead and scan. It should show up here. I'll tap on it one time. It will say pairing. You'll get a pairing request. Just okay that. And you'll hear that sound from the speaker to confirm that it is connected. Now I'm going to go ahead and connect the other speaker, which is the JBL Clip 3. And this is a different brand speaker. So let's go ahead and power it on. This button here. You'll hear that tone sound, and then we'll press the pairing button one time. And then you'll see the rapid white blinking light. Now we're going to go back to our phone once again and select scan. You'll see under available devices, the second device. We'll select pair, okay the request. You'll hear the tone sound from the speaker, and now you will notice that there is the two last pair devices are in blue text, which means these two are currently connected. And again, this is only going to work for Samsung flagship phones. So just so you know, right? So don't be upset when it doesn't work for your phone, because it has to be a Samsung flagship phone. So now that we've got into this part here, the first process is all set up. And now I'm going to use the pull down quick panel access, or the control center of your Samsung phone here, and we'll go to where it says media. So as we tap on media, you're going to now see this part here where there is the audio output, and it's showing us that we can have two devices playing the same audio. So what I'm going to do is simply just check the second one here, and you'll notice now you have access to the Bluetooth volume slider here. So I can adjust clip 3 from here, or I can also adjust the SRS-XB12 speaker from here. Now, you can also use the physical buttons for them, but sometimes they don't really respond, so you're better off just using what's available here to adjust the volume. Now, I'm going to go ahead and pause this video so that I can get a no copyright song played so that you can hear how it sounds. So give me a second. All right, I got my song set. I can hear the audio coming out of it. I'll let you hear it in a moment, but just keep in mind that this will not be perfectly sync. However, what I found is that when I do the process a second time, it does reduce the off sync by a little pinch. So let's go ahead and play it, and I'll show you now how this actually works. So I'll play this. And you can hear it coming out from both sides. So this is the clip 3 here. And this is the SRS-XB. So you can hear it? Yeah! All right. And that's pretty much it for this tutorial. As you can hear for yourself, it was a bit off sync, especially with the instruments playing in the background. And again, just go ahead and do this process again if it's really off sync or there is a delay between the both of them. Go ahead and do that, and it should be a pinch slightly better than what it was before. But other than that, if this tutorial was helpful, do like, share, subscribe, turn on notifications if you are new to my channel, and thanks for watching.